Okay guys, so I just got done with some wedding consultations and was headed home doing some work, and I was like, you know what? I might just pull over and video record real fast on a parking lot and talk about these products, why it's on my mind, and be able to share it with you. So really fast, if you don't know who I am, my name is Kaylani. I am the owner and lead designer at Cherry Creek Events. So I do international wedding and event planning. So I do everything from birthdays, anniversaries, milestone parties, big celebrations, company parties, and of course my specialty is weddings. I absolutely love doing weddings. I've done weddings both in the United States and abroad. So like I said, I am international. I'm internationally certified and have professional certifications in multiple areas. So you're welcome to check that out on my website to figure that out. Really fast though, I absolutely love the Minted products. As you can tell, I am not a YouTuber because I really just don't have very many posts on my YouTube. I don't do live videos. I am a small town country girl who just loves weddings and parties and special events, and so that's what I've done. That's my passion. It's what I'm good at. And so creating documents, meeting with clients, and doing that is my specialty. Obviously, it is not making these videos, but I just have to tell you about Minted just because I love it. I love the products. I love the quality of the work, and you can actually receive a free sample just by going on their website. This is what a free sample off of the website would look like. It's Minted, and inside you can see there are these sample info sheets, sample invitations, and then these ones I haven't opened up yet. This is like multiple invitations. I actually already have these in my big planners book. So you can find all of your stuff. This is the free sample kit that you would be able to get, and part of this also is inside of here because I liked the organization of being able to have the client sample and my sample both in there, so that when I'm meeting with clients, both the bride and groom could look at the paper textures. So there is the paper texture sheet also goes inside of here, but I have it inside of my big binder for when I'm meeting with clients. So I'm going to post in the comments where you can actually request a free Minted sample kit and be able to look at their products, feel the texture, look at the color quality, see the designs, and decide if this is a product that you like. But I'm pulled over in the grocery store parking lot, so I'm sorry if you can hear stuff. But you know, with this coronavirus, the offices are closed and everything's just crazy. So I'm just, you know, pulled over off the road and jumping on my phone and doing a little last minute work on my way home. But this is my planner book. And so I am a registered wedding planner with the Minted company. So I have a really nice, fully detailed book about their products and samples that I show my clients, and clients who use my services also receive a discount when they are purchasing items from Minted. So your invitations, your save the dates, your any printed materials like table numbers, cards, thank you cards, if you're planning to do like table listings, your menus, anything. If it is stationery and print, if you are getting it from Minted and you are one of my registered clients, you have access to my client code and you can get a discount. I actually have 2 discounts with Minted. For save the dates, it is, let me double check here so I give you the right one. For save the dates, it is 35% off, and then you get 25% off anything else that is wedding related. So being one of my clients definitely pays off when you are purchasing your stationery. You can also get like your big photo books if you're planning to have anything that's printed, especially for like photo books and signs for your sign-in board if you're planning to have those with. Especially, I love their gold foil wrap, which I'm going to show you a sample of. It's incredible. I love their work. I love their quality of print. So that's why I'm excited to show it to you. So really fast, this is my book. It opens up, everything's organized into these really great categories. There's like a welcome, right? Everything's great. Really fast, I'm going to just show you. This is talking about personalizing your experience. Number one, you're going to select your invitation design, then you make it your own. I'm sorry, my phone just keeps vibrating here. I'm pretty popular tonight. I've got lots of brides that were rescheduling their weddings, so my vendors are probably calling me back. But 3 is choosing accessory cards. Number 4 is adding the finishing touch, and number 5 is making your envelope beautiful. 6 is sharing your wedding details. They even do your wedding websites. So I'm just gonna kind of try to angle this in there. It's a little weird because I'm, you know, sitting in the car and I'm on the passenger side because the lighting was wrong in the driver's side. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. So, and then of course, making the back of your design personalized too is very important. And what I love about invitations is that your invitations are the first exposure to you as a couple that all of your guests get to see. Not everybody knows everybody, and nobody knows your full love story unless you're like super on social media and telling it all the time. But the guests at your wedding, this is their first chance to see what you two are establishing as the theme of your relationship and the way that the rest of your wedding is going to go forward. And that's why I think that the message that you're sending with that is super important. And Minted is the way to personalize it and to make this message your own and to be able to share that love and just excitement for the celebration of your marriage with everybody that you're inviting to your wedding. So what's awesome is that they are a custom design service. So Minted has contracted artists who go in and they design special designs, and then you can go in, you can decide which design styles you like the best. You can contract a personalizing to get customized pieces done. I mean, it is incredible. Just there are no ends to creativity, and I absolutely love creativity. Obviously, being a designer, I think that creativity feeds our world, and it just, nobody wants to copy somebody else's wedding, and so make it your own. And being able to have that customized design experience is part of doing that. So I'm just going to show you these. I'm not going to go into too many details on this. This information in the picture books are all on their website, and it's easy for you to see that you can just kind of access their information on the website. I'm going to swipe that call gone because it is vibrating my camera. And it was not a vendor calling me that time, just so you guys know. I'm not like avoiding a bride or anything. That was my niece was calling me, so I can call her back when I'm done with this video. Anyway, free wedding website designs. What is awesome is, like I said, wedding designs. You can pay for a paid site that has like all the extra gizmo gadgets and cool things, which is awesome, but they actually have a lot that is offered in their free websites. And just look at how quality that is. Like, I mean, just beautiful. It is crisp, it's classy, it is awesome. So and their free websites, that's where it lists right here. I can tell you, with a free design customization, you can get unlimited rounds of design customization with digital proofs, dedicated Minted designer who works with you throughout the process. You get free guest addressing printing, available in a variety of designs. This is for like a free account with anything with Minted. And then that's kind of the end of their free one. If you do a custom invitation design, it's $100, and you have everything that's included with the free, but then you also have an in-depth consultation with your designer. You can have a direct contact with your designer and have a from scratch invitation designer so that you're able to custom design your own. If you do an end-to-end wedding design, and I am telling you, the end-to-end is so worth it. I absolutely love their products, and I'm going to show you. I actually have 2 end-to-end samples that I can show you because it is my absolute favorite of their products. Now, it's $250 for that wedding design combination package, but it includes everything. You get you have vendor and printer referrals for personalizable products. You have downloadable design files to use for all of your wedding details. You get personalized wedding inspiration boards. You get from scratch invitation suite designers, your contract, your designer, free guest address printing, available in multiple designs and fonts. You can, of course, have your Minted designer working with you throughout your whole process, and then the unlimited rounds of design customization with your digital proofs. So a lot in that from the end to end, and that is why I absolutely love this. So first I'm going to show you, this is one of the completely custom designs, and what I love about this is just look at how classy that is. Now, I did not put my ribbon back on there, but I do love their little ribbons, how well visually appealing this is. Like, this is just well put together, and I like that. Here is the stamps, are all hand done. You can see the very elegant writing for your guest pieces. I mean, even everything on this envelope is just classic. Here's that. I'm just going to quickly try and show you these samples. There's this piece there. That one. And this is my favorite. Look at this map. I mean, that is beautiful. It's just classy. This is an elegant design piece. I love this. The other part I want to show you is look at how thick that paper is. I mean, that is some pretty nice paper. You know, it's quality. It looks great. I apologize that my nails are not done. They are usually done, but right now my hair salon and my nail tech offices are closed, and I am feeling very much like this is not how I would normally make a video, but we're surviving the coronavirus, so life will be okay, right? Here's another example piece. This is their Luxe quality paper. Look at how nice and thick that is. This is like a board. I'm gonna hold it as still as I can there to show you. Very nice paper quality. Now this is my end-to-end style. And like I said, end-to-end, I have multiples in this design because it is my favorite. And I'm like dropping pieces everywhere in the car, so I apologize. But I'm going to show you. So really fast, I have it in these two colors, and I just love the artistry of these envelopes. And then look at the inside. What I like about these is it's not just a solid color like the other ones. These come with art even on the inside, just adding that extra touch that not a detail is left out. You know, everything is perfectly put together. So each bundle is usually wrapped in little tags. I have them separate right now because, you know, they were just shown, so they're kind of in pieces, but I am going to show you them as I pull them up so that you're able to see how they kind of work together. So this is the little tag there, so it just folds to become this little Olivia 6. And the artist for this design is Lori Wemple, and this is done on their signature paper, so it's very beautiful. And then look at that nice, I really love the foil engraved print. I am a fan of that. So then the green sample also comes with, this is a wedding program. This is showing you a table number. This is on a double thick paper. Look at how nice and thick that is. And look at the back. I mean, it's visually appealing everywhere. This little part here will not be on your printed copies when you purchase them, because this tag just tells me what your order is. It tells me which paper it is, what type of table number, things like that. And I'm not showing you this because I earn anything from this company. I don't. I just love their products, and I made contact with them and I said, hey, I'm a wedding planner. How can I get these products into the hands of my couples at an affordable price. And they're like, hey, why don't we just, you know, make a deal, and we'll offer your clients discounts for using our product, and that way we're your preferred vendor. And I was like, you know what, that works for me, because I love their quality products. I love what they do, and I am so glad that I am able to work with them and be able to send clients to them and know that my clients are going to have a quality experience and receive quality products. Here we go. So I'm just trying to organize this real quick so that it's not upside down, because showing you an upside down invitation is not cool. So that's this, and the green and the purple. And what I love about this paper is you can personalize it, put a quote, you know, song lyrics, a scripture, whatever it is that is deep in your heart, and share that with all your guests and be able to really personalize that experience for you. And then this is what those look like, again with the gold foil. Love it. I honestly think the gold foil is just my favorite thing. So here's the thank you cards. And I'm going to show you with the green. Right here's the card is right there in the bottom, but that's what the envelope looks like. I have the envelope the same with the purple. Same thing. Thank you cards. Thank you cards are always important to send out to your guests after your wedding, and I just love when you do this end to end, that it's already included, everything's matched. It just kind of makes it crisp and all the way around very elegant and classic. Okay, then of course you have these. This is your kindly reply. Please RSVP, because RSVPs, as you know, are so important. If we don't know how many people to feed, it makes it pretty hard to plan for. So here's the green one, and here's this beautiful purple one. And I love, again, see the backs are colored, and I just am a fan of having everything be exact, and it's those little details that go a long way. And then again in the green, this is a sample of a menu. This is on a signature paper. Okay, again, all the way decorated. So that is my favorite piece, is the end-to-end style. Write that down. End-to-end style is the complete package. It is so worth it. This is the part that I told you about that has like the formats and the paper types. Okay, comes looking like this when it's in your sample pack. Mine, because I just came from a consultation right now, is in all different kinds of pieces. It's showing what the thickness is. I'm going to just kind of show you these in a stack. Since it's in your free sample, I'm not going to highlight each one individually, but I'm going to just show you. See, it shows you which the paper thickness is, which kind of paper it is, and which colors it comes in. So again, paper thickness, the name of it, what the detailing is, how shimmery it is. Okay, that's what these are. You see some of them are shiny, some of them are not. Tells you which colors they come in, and then the thickness. So I'm going to just kind of show you really fast. This one here's the recycled paper. The recycled paper is a lot like the signature paper as far as thickness. Just this one's the recycled, and this one's your signature. This one's pearlescent. You can see how like shimmery beautiful that is. It has kind of like this pearly top to it. This one is gorgeous on photos. And the thickness for that one's about the same as the other. This is also, see, the smooth signature. So again, it's just that thick kind of cardstock type paper. Just with this one's smooth and this one's pearlescent. So the gloss style of the front is different, but the thickness is the same. And then these are showing you the thicknesses of different paper. So right here we have the double thick paper, and then this is that Lux board that I was showing you earlier that is so thick and really nice. This is like a true board piece, and so if you're doing any signs like for a table chart or something for people to sign, or like directions or anything like that, this would be the board that you would want to use. Double thick paper I think looks really nice when you are doing it for your table numbers, because then it won't be floppy nothing looks tackier than a floppy table number. And then it also looks nice for your menus, just because that's something that is usually tucked inside of your napkins. And so it looks really nice to have a nice thick piece of paper that just folds right in and just fits. So those are some examples. I'm going to show you this thickness. I'm going to move my head in the middle just to try to hide the sunlight out of the back. That just kind of shows you the example there. This one here is the double thick. This one here is that Looks board. So, and I'm gonna have to organize my binder here in a little while, but I'm not gonna do it right now. So I'm just gonna flip to the last page. So then what I also love is that you can sample any design, and you're able to request designs and get them sent to you. And that's what's awesome. So right here, I'm just gonna quickly show you. This one is a design by Ashley Lopez. This is a signature paper with rounded corners, and this is a printed save the date design. So very simple, classy, elegant. That's the thickness. You can see right here's that rounded edge that is talked about, and then here is the back, okay? This one here, the artwork is by Robert and Stella. This is a gloss press wedding invitation, and it's also printed on signature paper. Again, there's the thickness, and then this is the design on the back. Again, none of these little tags here are printed on your actual invitations for who designed it. They just are for my information, and so that you know which designer's kind of style you're drawn to. And that there, I'm just showing you the foiling in there. Okay, this one here, artwork is by Wildfield Paper Co. This is a foil pressed save the date card on signature paper. Okay, you can see the foiling. Again, that gold foil just pops, it's beautiful. And then that is the back. Okay, this one here is artwork by Stacy Meekum. It's a minted foil pressed wedding invitation printed on double thick paper. The double thick paper, again, look at how nice and thick that is. These invitations I do like as well. There's no creases and it'll hang nice. So that one is a nice one, I guess, as far as durability and making it last a while. And so especially if you have people who are traveling, I think this is a good quality paper to go with, just because your chances of having it ripped or damaged are a little bit less, just because of the quality and thickness of the paper. And then of course, like that foiling, I'm just gonna wave it a little bit so you can see just the way the foiling captures that light. Okay, this one here is artwork by Robin Ott. This is a foil pressed wedding invitation printed on double thick paper again. So you can see how nice that is. See the foiling, see the paper thickness, and there's the background. So fully organized in there. And then this one here is an example that is on that triple thick paper, or the Lukes. So this is artwork by Hooray Creative. This is on flat print wedding invitation printed with triple thick paper. Again, great if you're going to have people traveling a lot and the invitations need to last a while without creases so that there's minimal damage. And then the back. So those are just some example styles. Those are the same sample pieces that you receive in your pink book that I'm going to pull out real fast right here again. So you will receive those same ones right here, okay? And you're going to be able to feel what each of those textures feel like, see what the style is, look at the colors, decide on which design patterns you're drawn to, and then log into the website and see if you can connect with any of the designers that you would like to make contact with to have them personalize your wedding. So that finishes my book. I hope that you've enjoyed being able to just kind of see a glimpse of what products Minted offers. Obviously, I'm not a professional at making YouTube videos, and I am sorry if you were bored out of your mind. The only way that this was informative or important for you and that you actually paid attention was if you are absolutely interested in invitations. So again, I am a wedding planner. I own Cherry Creek Events, You can go online and go Cherry, like the fruit, CherryCreekEvents.com is my website. And here is a little bit about my company. So I told you I was international and that I do destinations. I can do that. We can plan, and I can be just like every other wedding planner that is out there, where we plan your wedding and I can go to the destination, whether it is local or whether it's international. That is totally an option. There are a couple things that make me different from any other planner that you're going to make in contact with. The other things, those things are, number one, I have a therapy background. So I have therapy worked into your online program. So, and I slipped in that little piece there about online programs. So I actually run my wedding planning experience with my clients in an online portal, kind of like taking an online class. And so you're able to work through and process things, because what I had a lot of brides talking about is they're like, oh, I wish I would have taken better notes when we had our consultations. I wish I would have been able to visually see how this style of flower bouquet should look, you know, when you mentioned it at our appointment. And I was like, you know what can I do as a professional to help my clients? Well, I used to work in education, and so I used that background of running schools to be able to build a class that my brides actually take, and we talk about the step-by-step. What questions should you ask when you're going to go talk to your vendors? You know, how do you know which vendor is a good fit for you? How do you pick your wedding party? And how do you approach them? What responsibilities does your wedding party have? What should you pack for your wedding, you know, the wedding day? The maid of honor has a whole checklist. There's some important things that should probably be in there. And so there's a lot of things that are in there, but I also include therapy in my program. And so we talk about how to communicate about difficult things, like different values and standards that couples have. And I'm just going to be honest with you, I kind of had kept my therapy background and my wedding planning separate for a long time, until I had a client come in my office and she was covered in bruises, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on in this relationship? And the more I got to know them, the more I worked with them, I found out that her fiance was beating her, and I was like, I do not want to do this wedding. And so I think it is so important that we get to know ourselves and we get to understand what our value is, and then find out, like, obviously I didn't think that the groom beating the bride was appropriate. You know, I'm not a supporter of domestic violence, and I'm totally okay with getting on here and saying that. But and she shouldn't feel like she has to settle for being less than what she was worth. And so, you know, her and I had a conversation, and that marriage eventually, you know, the wedding was called off, and she moved on and had a beautiful life. And the next time I ran into her in the grocery store, she was smiling, she was happy, she had no bruises, and, you know, I'm really happy for her. But I think it's important that we were able to have that conversation about her values and what she thought her worth was, and got to develop that early on in the relationship so that we didn't waste time and find out later. And so I'm just sharing that experience because I think it's important that, you know, my clients have conversations about how do they feel about finances, how do they feel about, and like, honesty and loyalty, and some couples believe in open relationships, and if you both believe in an open relationship, that's important. But some people don't have that conversation until, you know, it happens, and somebody went off for a wild weekend and had a little somebody on the side and comes home, and, you know, then I see them in the therapy clinic, and we're trying to work through some marriage therapy because somebody believes that an open relationship is okay while their spouse believes that it is not. And so unless your values are the same on those important things, those are non-negotiable areas of your relationship that are really going to make trouble in the relationship later if not handled and discussed prior. So I try to cover these therapy things, these premarital therapy things prior. We work on the bride having confidence. I've worked with pageants to plan and design their different pageants. And so with the Miss America program, so I have directors talking about having that confidence. I have a sister-in-law who is a model and an actress over in California. And so, you know, talking about how you can establish confidence in yourself and really let that shine is important. I think that's super important for brides to understand and to see that. And so we do that. We do bridal boot camp where we talk about health and fitness. And health and fitness is not just physical. It's mental, it's emotional, it's spiritual. There are so many areas of what encompasses wellness. And so that's just kind of that little bit, is that I have therapy. It's ran online as an online program. And so my clients get not only a wedding planning experience, but we do a life enrichment experience as well. And so that's what we call the Cherry Creek experience. And so we have games, activities. I have all kinds of fun things in there as far as games and activities, different challenges for you to do. And it's a great experience. My brides are really having a fun time, and I'll have brides text me and say, oh my gosh, this little fun fact game that you had in there was so fun, or I really enjoyed trivia. And I was like, like those little things that I could just add a little bit extra to their experience. And for that couple to get to know each other a little bit more before taking this step of marriage, I thought was just worthwhile doing, and my brides are enjoying it. So I think it was important to jump on here and to be able to share that with you. The other thing is, like I said, it is ran in an online program. I am international, so even if you do not want or need a wedding planner there the day of your wedding, or you don't want someone to hold your hand and guide you through the whole process, you actually can access. My program is set up that do-it-yourself brides can access content through the online portal by just purchasing the online portal content portion. It unlocks for different areas depending on, I have 3 different packages. The mini Jeanette is only $250. For the online portion, the next one up is a Rhea Bell. That one is $325. And then my biggest package is the Katie Amelia, and that one's $400 for the online portion. And you have access to so many different things. Again, you have discounts on your invitations. If you are doing the contracted planning services, because there is extra expenses added into those, you are able to access so many fun things. I will actually mail you recipe books. You get games that are like card games and things for couples that are mailed to you, so that you are not just ending with this wedding planning experience. You're able to carry that on for the rest of your marriage. And I think that's so important, and it's just a message that I like to share. So definitely hop on my website, cherrycreekevents.com. Send me a message if you'd like more information. I'm happy to do free online consultations. I will meet with local clients face-to-face sometimes. Right now, I have a lot of stuff that, everything's on Zoom, but I was already using Zoom prior to this, so everything's kind of running smoothly and it's going great. So if you would like to chat, I am happy to talk to you about what you need for your wedding. And I hope that you guys are able to reach out to Minted. Please go on there and request your free sample kit. I will post a comment on this video with the link so that you can go directly to the site and pull your sample kit so that you can access all these pieces. It is quality product, great company, and I cannot praise them enough for the work that they do in the artistry that is genuine and personal and so special to my clients. So thank you. Have a nice day, and I am going to log off. Bye.